Hello everyone, and welcome to my part of ITA School's 2022 PYP Exhibition. My theme is Sharing the Planet, and under Sharing the Planet, I'm looking at gender equality. To start our presentation, I'm going to recite a poem that I wrote. Women and men working together, getting along happily, helping one another. This is gender equality. Gender equality means respecting everyone, boy or girl, woman or man. Discrimination shouldn't be an option. In fact, it should be banned. Gender equality brings economic prosperity. So let's all live peacefully in this world for you and me. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed my poem. My central idea is gender equality brings balanced opportunities. And my lines of inquiry are what gender equality means and why it is important, impact of rights on our opportunities, how means of communication can help in creating awareness about giving equal opportunities, and what we can do to balance gender equality. My key concepts are form, causation, function, and responsibilities. The ATL skills I used were thinking skills and research skills. Gender equality is when all people have equal access to rights, opportunities, and responsibilities. However, many things can cause gender inequality. Lack of education is one. When people don't receive good education, this greatly impacts them in their future, as they don't learn things like math, writing, and reading, and some jobs require all these skills. Religious and cultural opinions is also another example of things that cause gender inequality. Some religions and cultures feel that men are superior to women, so they put men above women. This way, women are not allowed to go to school, they're supposed to stay at home, and there are jobs that they're not allowed to pursue. Discrimination is an example of another cause of gender inequality. Discrimination is when somebody is misjudged, either by their race or by their gender. This puts women down and makes them feel inferior to men and stops them from pursuing their careers and dreams. Gender equality is very important for many reasons. It makes society safer and healthier. Everyone benefits from it. Societies begin to prosper economically. It helps people to understand people's opinions and perspectives. And also, everyone learns to work together. Did you know that our rights have an impact on our opportunities? Yes, they have a very big impact on our opportunities. An example is the right to education. When people don't receive the right to education, they can't attain things like a curriculum vitae or their graduation degrees, and they also won't learn skills that help them in their later future. And this greatly impacts them. And also the right to equal pay. When women and men aren't given the same pay, this greatly impacts them as they're not allowed to provide as much money as they should for their family. And research has shown that women are paid around only 75% of what men are paid. Imagine, 75%, and they are still doing the same work. Means of communication can help us to promote and spread the word about giving equal opportunities for men and women. During my research, I wanted to find out what other people think, so I went around on a survey and asked people the question, do you think men and women get equal opportunities in the world today? I found out that 21 people said yes, and 15 people said no. And this was very interesting because it also helped me to understand what other people think about gender equality. There are three main types of media and communication that we can use to spread the word about gender equality: print media, mass media, and social media. Print media like books, newspapers, and magazines. Women can write in those and share with other people how they have become successful in life, despite people discriminating them and judging them throughout their lives. Mass media, like radios and television, can broadcast talks and inspire women to try harder to break the bias between them and men. And social media, like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram, people can post things to inspire other people to help women break the bias between men and women. How can we balance gender equality? Well, to balance gender equality, we need to know how we can promote it. One is by making posters. When we make posters, we can show whatever we want to write about them. For example, this poster I have here, this shows that men and women can pursue the same jobs and dreams. And this poster here shows that men and women are equal. We can create videos to share with other people and also post on social media. This is a very good way because technology is advancing day by day, and more people are getting access to phones, laptops, tablets, iPads, and many other technological devices. And people spend a lot of time using these devices. So if we post on social media, we can spread the word about gender equality a lot faster than we would on any other type of media. We can create blogs or write books and articles. This way, we can inspire people to break the bias between men and women. We can also inspire women and girls to fight for their rights. Some women have become successful in life. Some of these women are Jacinda Ardern, who is the Prime Minister of New Zealand. There's also Obieze Kwesili and Malala Yousafzai, who is currently fighting for the rights of women and girls in Pakistan. To find out more about gender equality, I conducted some interviews and did more research. Some people I interviewed were Mrs. Isabel Sinosi, who is a human resources manager at CGIAR. She told me that the issue today is not the rights that women have, but the opportunities they get. As many people in the world today are aware that women need equal rights, but they aren't given those opportunities. She also explained to me why social media is one of the best ways to promote gender equality. Another person I interviewed was Mrs. Lade Oke, who is the HR manager in IITA. She explained to me the difference between gender and sex. She also told me that gender equality is important because women and men have different ideas and points of views. And when those ideas are brought together, they can impact the society greatly for the better. Here is a 3D model I made showing a balance with a man and a woman on it. This is to show that women and men are equal and no gender is superior to the other. In conclusion, gender equality is very important for many reasons. And one day, when women and men are equal, the world will prosper. It will be safer, healthier, and it will prosper economically. So please, no discrimination. Thank you. Is gender equality to you? Like, what do you think it is?
Thank you. Just as the word suggests, the key word there is equality. The key word there is equality. And equality is when we treat more than one, let's say 2 or more people, right? 2 or more different entities equally. 2 or more beings, when they are treated equally, when they have equal access to opportunities. So let's bring it home. When we treat men and women, boys and girls the same, and we do not discriminate, and we do not relegate, that is, bring down, oh, you are not important, then that is equality. When we allow them to have the same experience, to have access to education, when we allow them to have access to decision making, that is, they can contribute, not that, oh, this is men's talk, women go and sit down. Oh, it is men who take decisions, women sit outside. When it is not like that, then we have equality. So equality essentially is when men and women participate together, making and given opportunity to make equal contribution to development, to matters that concern them, and not one seeing, the other as inferior, right? So that is equality.
Yeah. Okay, my second question is, why do you think it is important?
Well, because the world is changing, and like I said, traditional roles are changing. you'll find that in a family, the breadwinner is not just the husband or the father. Women are becoming breadwinners as well, but how do they become breadwinners, or how do they support the family income if they don't have opportunity? So I think it's important to even the playing ground, to make sure that as we progress as a society, we are also making sure that the systems and the mechanisms and the structures are also advancing ahead with us as well. So that's why I think it's important.
Okay, thank you.